Welcome to the first concert of the 2022-2023 season for the Arizona Wind Symphony. My name is Robert Reed, and on behalf of all the performers, thank you for joining us for this evening's concert entitled Musical Masquerade, Autumn Delights and Chilling Nights. We began tonight with Richard Saucedo's fanfare entitled Wind Springs. The exciting flourish of notes and rhythms was meant to stir the kind of emotion one might experience while racing toward a finish line. Or in the case of Autumn, your favorite football team steamrolling toward the end zone. Our second selection is entitled Tam O'Shanter, Opus 51 for Symphonic Band by Malcolm Arnold, and arranged by the legendary community band leader, John P. Painter. This overture, written in 1955, depicts Tam imbibing excess in Ayr, a small town situated in the southwest coast of Scotland. Eventually, he climbs his horse Maggie for a desultory ride home in the pre-dawn dark. He comes upon a lighted church and covertly watches a band of witches cavorting to their master's bagpipes. One, wearing a very short nightdress, or Cutty Sark, pleases Tam so well that he cries out, "Well done, Cutty Sark!" voiced here in the solo trombone. Instantly, all is dark, and the hellish legion of witches pursue him. If he reaches the bridge, he is safe, for fiends cannot cross running water. He and Maggie wind sprint toward home at top speed, but the vengeful witches are close on his heels, approaching the middle of the bridge over the River Doo. In the furious climax, a witch springs to seize him, but too late. All she gets is Maggie's tail. Tam arrives safely at home, but faces one last peril. Listen to the foreclosing measures as his hot-tempered wife dismisses his account of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome conductor John A. Gomez and Arizona Wind Symphony's performance of Tam O'Shanter Overture. The next selection is a premiere performance entitled Dancing Devil by one of our esteemed musicians in the band, Jeffrey Ober. Dancing Devil is a light and playful dance transcribed for the wind band from the clarinet quartet by the same title. It features a whirling motif that is passed around the sections of the wind symphony. The title refers to a dust devil, something we've all probably encountered in Arizona. And in the spirit of autumn, however, one can also imagine the kind of devil that is maroon and gold, has a tail, horns, and a pitchfork. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the premiere performance of Dancing Devil by Jeffrey Ober. Arizona Wind Symphony continues with October by Eric Whitacre. By the composer's own admission, October is his favorite month, and he masterfully captures the essence of the fall season. One can easily envision the crispness of the autumn air, or the changing colors of the landscape, or perhaps the journey of leaves gently falling from the branches while allowing the final rays of summer to shine through the tree limbs. In short, Eric Whitacre captures the autumn season beautifully through his artistic use of sentimental harmonies, movement of sound, and instrumental blends. And now, October by Eric Whitacre. the same composer to be featured twice. This evening, however, it makes perfect sense to include Eric Whitacre again, this time for his composition of Ghost Train. Performed tonight is movement 1 of his triptych, and it depicts the supernatural machine that roars out into the night through forgotten towns and empty canyons. The music's eerie sounds and driving rhythms beautifully capture the supernatural spirit combined with the essence of a steaming locomotive. Ghost Train is as thrilling and exciting as October is serene and pastoral. While October was written in 2000, later in Whitacre's career, Ghost Train was actually Eric's first work for wind band, composed in 1994 while he was still an undergraduate attending the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Enjoy a complete contrast in Eric Whitacre's craft of composition as the Arizona Wind Symphony performs Ghost Train. next selection is March of the Trolls from Lyric Suite, Opus 51, by Edward Grieg and arranged by Brian Beck. Trolls are a constant theme in Norwegian folklore and can be viewed as the equivalent of our boogeyman. Far to the north, in Norway, where the winter storms whip the weather-beaten coasts, you will find dark forests with moonlit lakes, mighty snow-capped mountains, and long rivers and cold streams cascading down mountainsides. This is where you might find short-tempered trolls coming out of their hiding places after sunset to wreak havoc on unsuspecting Norwegian households. Ladies and gentlemen, March of the Trolls from Lyric Suite, performed by the Arizona Wind Symphony and conductor John A. Gomez. is a joyous, colorful music journey inspired by Emily Dickinson's poem of the same name. Throughout the piece, even during its darker middle section, the music is capricious, brash, and wild. Enjoy a jazzy syncopated motif that sizzles throughout the work. It is composed in 5 distinct sections, but contained within each section are numerous surprises and a devilish swagger. Even the final cadence ends in an exciting but unpredictable manner. To close out the first half of Autumn Nights, Chilling Delights, we present Wild Nights by Frank Tikelly.
I'm not David. David is usually up here and he knows what to do. I'm Peter Van. I'm the treasurer and grant writer for the organization. And it's wonderful to see a great audience here on our first concert for the season. And I want to give yourselves a hand for coming out here and listening to us. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. A longtime conductor, as you probably figured out, has stepped down. So we're happy to welcome you to the first of 5 concerts with a guest conductor. And tonight, we have a guest conductor. We have John Gomez, and we appreciate it. Out in the audience, thank you Gold Star members, and especially VET6 members. And we don't have the house lights up, but if you could raise a hand or stand up, we appreciate you being here so much and helping us, and also the families of those VET6 members. A huge shout out to our donors, and if you don't know who they are, flip over to the back side, and you'll see a list of donors there. We could not thrive without you. And if you want to be part of that group, there is a QR code on the back of that program, and you can just scan that QR code and it'll take you to our donor program. Thank you to the City of Tempe and Arizona Commission on the Arts for the wonderful, generous grants that they give us every year to support us. And without those grants, we could not survive either. Thank you to the Tempe Center for the Arts, a beautiful venue that we are privileged to play in and proud to call home. Thank you also to the TCA staff for their physical support each and every week. Don't forget to get your parking validated before you leave. You'll be pleasantly surprised every day. Join us for our next concert on December 1st with guest conductor Bruce Amon. And go to our website and you can take a look all about our next concert. Now, what we've really been waiting for, right? And this is David's always bright spot here, the drink of the night. We have 2 drinks of the night. One is ethyl, one is not, right? And so the one with alcohol is called Witch's Brew, and it's Midori melon liquor and Cointreau and lemon juice, and it's green. Go figure. And our non-alcoholic drink is called the Shirley Temple of Doom. And it contains lemon lime soda, green Gatorade, lime juice, and guess what? It's green too. So without further ado, Wild Nights. Thank you.